Welcome back, everyone, to the Time Center podcast. I am your host, Gabe Dutton, and we have our special guest with us back here again today, Carter Dutton. But we cannot keep this intro too long. We have a ton of information to go over. And without further ado,
let's cue the intro.
So Carter, we had a ton of information that just dropped yesterday. Like I said, we're going to try to keep y'all up to date with everything possible. And there's going to be another video dropping next week. And then the week after that is the big day.
It's the day of the chapter, baby.
Yeah,
it's
that's
the day
right.
of the chapter.
And this is probably the last chapter. And I say probably, this is going to be the last chapter. I think we have pretty much answered that question. This is the last chapter.
Indeed.
But to go over everything, this is the final update for the ARG yesterday in the new restrictive video that just dropped. We're going to try to go over all the information leading into the new video as quick as possible. And then Carter's going to give his reaction to the video, watching it for the first time. And then we'll give our thoughts on after it. And then, of course, the gameplay trailer is dropping next week on Wednesday. And of course, we will make a video on that as well. To start with the last update of the ARG yesterday, Seeing Reason officially came back online.
Oh, really?
She started asking questions like, hey, how's everybody doing? I have one last bit of information for y'all.
All right.
And everyone was like, oh, shoot, she's back and stuff. Now, we kind of expected it because, like I said, correlation has been every Wednesday for the past 3 weeks.
Something always happens every Wednesday.
Yep, that's right. But this time, she only had one more thing to give us. And she ended up giving us a zip folder that was locked.
Oh.
Again, with a password. But right before she could give us that information, there was a person who asked her, like, how is she doing and like what she's been up to. And so she goes, been pretty good. And I've been just trying to keep it under wraps and make sure I'm not getting like caught and stuff.
Oh.
But then out of nowhere, remember in the chapter 4 ARG, that Playtime co-account that was run by Harley Sawyer?
Oh, yeah. I remember that.
Well, that same account came back online. Now, all of a sudden, the account saying, where is Seeing Reason at? This response is for Seeing Reason. Then all of a sudden, they responded back saying, who is this? And everybody in the Discord started getting confused. Like, okay, what's going on? Wait a minute. What's going on here?
Yeah.
And all of a sudden, the Poppy Playtime co-account started asking, why are you talking to these people? Do you know that they are our enemy? And she was like, wait, I didn't know that. And then all of a sudden, the Playtime co-account came again saying, we will talk about this later, and there will be consequences for this action.
Okay.
Right before Seeing Reason could give us the last bit of information for the password, the Playtime co-account shut her down. Used like 4, so give a big text, and 4 lines of code, and shut her down from the Discord.
Okay.
So what Seeing Reason had to do to get a hold of people in private, she had to message them individually in their own like separate DMs because she couldn't communicate in the Discord because she got blocked off by the Playtime co-account. Now, to go over that Playtime co-account, the Discord got really confused what was going on because the Playtime co-account was like, you're not going to be able to stop what our goal is and what we're trying to do. You can't stop it. Basically, there's no way for you to be able to like get a hold of Seeing Reason anymore. All this communication is completely turned off. So like I just said, she had to communicate individually, separately, into different people secretly to get these images out to all these people in the Discord. So she sent out 8 pictures to 8 different people, and then you have to put all the pictures together to get this special code, or you could say cipher again. After you do all of that, you finally get to a point where like you have all the pictures together and it gives you a whole bunch of numbers. You finally put all those numbers together, and then it leads into a very famous story that's well known all over the world. And the original goes back to 1831.
Ooh.
Frankenstein.
Oh,
So,
I love that thing.
Keep that in mind. Wait a minute. There's a password to this.
Yeah.
So this is all leading
protected.
towards this password. So what does Frankenstein have anything to do with this?
Hear me out on this train of thought. We have last week, the password was based on the quote of someone who was obsessed with immortality.
Yes, that's right.
And then they couldn't have immortality and they just had to deal with it. So, since Frankenstein is like bringing someone back to life, maybe it's going over the same thing and maybe it's a quote from the book itself.
That's right. So if you actually take that code, which is, it's kind of confusing, but if you go through it and everything together, it leads you to what page, what paragraph, and what actually, how many, like, the words are in that paragraph. They literally, you had to count it out to get to that certain word.
Okay.
But if you put everything together, you would have the answer, why fear the infinite?
Ooh, that sounds
That
cool.
is the password to that zip folder. If you pull it up, it's blank. Like the last update last week,
right.
you had to add in like PNGs or like MP4, stuff like that.
JPEG or stuff like that. Okay.
Exactly.
Okay.
But this one only had a image. So if you put a PNG in, it would show you an image actually from the video. There was a spot on the picture that was blurred out with a black box. But if you stretched out the image, if you flipped it over on its side and stretched out the image like you did last week, of course, it would have a special code inside.
Oh, all right.
And it would lead you to the video itself.
Ooh, wow.
And I will let you know now, this is probably the darkest and twisted video I think Mob Entertainment has ever dropped.
It's just gotten darker and darker, hasn't it?
Yes, it has. And I'll let you know now, I think we've probably found out what happened to Preston and Rebecca. So I'm letting you know ahead in advance now.
This is going to get dark.
Just be prepared.
I've not seen this, so you guys will see my reaction to this. By the way, shout out to Sheep Rampage and Poppy Theory for figuring this out. This is just a whole mess of ciphers and codes.
Yeah.
That if I tried, it would take a couple of weeks.
Oh, yeah. This would take us so long.
Yes.
But without further ado, Carter, let's watch the video.
Let's do it. Very ambient. Camera recording. Someone's walking through the factory. Lots of Kool-Aid.
So this is actually Rebecca's point of view, by the way.
Oh, she's calling out for Preston.
So this is the image, and this right here was what was blacked out.
Oh.
That's Braun.
Oh, that was the old experiment from the guy.
Mm-hmm. Keep that in mind.
Okay. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. She's frantic. I would be too. Oh, hey there, Catnap. I can tell just by the blank eyes. So, I guess he just let her go as the door was closing. Oh. See? Ah! That is right. Oh, it is. It's chasing her fast. Oh, that's the boy. That's the prototype right there.
Dr. Newman.
Now, Doctor. We must.
Isn't that right?
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Please.
That's funny. You're the
Second person.
I'm fit today.
said that. The other was my
Good friend, Preston.
Preston was
Always.
nice to me. You were never very nice.
Were you?
Dr. Newman.
Wow. Oh my.
I'm so glad you were there when I needed you.
Preston,
Oh my.
now I can be there for you.
Always.
Oh no.
So, Carter, what is your reaction to the video?
I'm mortified.
So,
Wow.
I have watched this video a couple times because, like I said, I had to go over some of the videos, get all the notes and everything for it down this video. And
Okay.
but I tell you, man, the several times I've watched it, especially that end clip, dude, it's like, oh, dude,
It had me
is
shaking. He
Ooh,
turned
that-
Preston into a freaking doll.
yeah. So that's gave him the cat bee head. So that's not just cat bee. That's like a mixture of like a whole bunch of like experiments. But you
Oh
realize
my.
that Frankenstein. You
Yeah,
realize that's why.
Yeah,
because it-
Frankenstein.
So now that we
That is
know,
messed up.
yeah. But now that we know that the prototype is officially doing experiments, so does this answer the question? Like, the orphans and the children are not there anymore. They would be
they're
grown up. They are not there.
Gone.
They are gone. And
Yes.
bro, oh my gosh, dude, that's crazy. So this
That
video
freaked me out. That actually gave me chills.
but so you can tell in the video that Catnap was stalking
Yes.
the scientist Rebecca, and there was people at first thought that was the prototype, but if you pay attention though, it had two eyes, in the
Right.
prototype
right.
only has one.
Which is super creepy, by the way.
And actually they teased this back in the Halloween. Do you remember the pumpkin with the one eye with the weird
no
smile?
way.
They teased this all the way back in
no
October.
way.
So this has been hinting for a long time. Mob Entertainment's really good at this.
That's insane.
So this video though is Rebecca's point of view, because the other one last week was Preston's point of view. He ran into the new experiment that's going to be shown off in the chapter, and this one is Rebecca's point of view. But you can tell this is a little bit afterwards because the prototype already got with Preston.
And then Frankenstein him, and now she's looking for him. And
Yep,
then boom.
and then I think we found out what happened to Rebecca.
Yeah.
I don't think that takes a lot to infer what probably happened.
Yeah, she probably got Frankenstein just like Preston, huh?
I don't think so, because if you realize, because Preston was nice to the prototype, so he made Preston into an experiment
So
to
that
keep him alive,
okay.
and
As
he
if
just
that's
ended
a
off.
good thing.
He just ended off,
Oh yeah, because and
yeah, just like he did to Cat.
just like he did to Cat.
That's why you saw in the video when he closed his hand like this and went like that. You're like,
like
oh, no.
Revenant from Apex just turns his hand into a blade and stabs you. With
Yeah,
it.
it's like
That's dark.
basically took her. I was like, okay, you're getting cast off to the side. You're done.
Yeah, I don't care about you. You're dead.
So this is leading into the end of the ARG. And as you could tell at the very end of the video, that it said, see you real soon, and it had numbers. It had 3 numbers in it.
Okay.
But if you go all throughout the video, it's kind of hard to tell. It takes a little while. There's a whole bunch of individual numbers that you have to put together. But it ends up giving you a special link to a page. And if you do that, it gives you the countdown timer to the Mob Entertainment gameplay trailer.
Wow.
Comes out next week on Wednesday, and it says above the timer, it says thanks for playing. So this is officially the end of the ARG. What the big thing is though, coming down to it, who is seeing Reason?
I don't know, but we have a lot of narrowing down as to who she is, or was.
What was, but
She could have been. She may have been inside the factory. She may have been an employee. She may have been an orphan.
so remember, so this does take place back like 9 years, no, about 9 years, yeah, 1990, yeah, about 10 years ago, 10 years ago.
before we play,
yeah,
before
before
the actions of the game occur.
So this ARG is like, that's how
And
every
it's
ARG is.
like a year after the Hour of Joy as well. Not exactly a year, but
yeah. But
sometime
basically, though,
after.
what a lot of people were thinking, like, is Rebecca seeing reason now? That's not possible.
Yeah,
what we
because
just-
she's dead.
Yeah, but what they were thinking is, so Preston Willard, the one that actually has a daughter,
Oh.
they are probably thinking seeing reason is Preston Willard's daughter. We don't know exactly, but that's a theory that's going around.
Well, we don't have many leads, and that's a strong one.
Yeah, and also too, because it said in that, like, all the song things that was given out throughout the last week's update, the Cappy picture said, my father used to work in Playtime Co., and then he disappeared or whatever happened to him. And that's probably Preston Willard. He said he left a whole bunch of stuff laying around his office and stuff like that, what he used to, like, do there and whatever. He left a lot of stuff behind. But that's another thought, that it could be Preston Willard's daughter. We don't know really, but it's just a theory. Whew, this tone, man. Mob Entertainment is setting the tone for this chapter.
They're good at making you feel. And even though they're fictional characters, it's terrifying.
Oh yeah, dude, man.
Situations.
The end of that trailer, dude. It's like,
Yeah.
oh, dude, it creeps me out, dude.
Yeah, the way that, like, because cartoon characters and toys especially have like these big eyes, and the fact that you see like the small human eyes being put in there, and they're just beady and staring.
Yeah, and
I don't like that at all. No.
It's weird. But that's basically all the ARG news update. We are basically right where the game is about to release. The gameplay trailer is about to release. And thank you again, Carter.
Thank you for having me.
Of course, we'll be making another video. And we will see you all next time on the Time Center podcast.
See ya.